Hello, Gemini. Gemini, this is your 12-12 reading, 12-12-24 reading. Even though this reading is timeless, we're going to talk a little bit about the number 12. We're going to try to keep it short and sweet. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Coming back, welcome back. That portal is open. So 12, 12, the number 12, number 12. We are in the full moon phase already. Well, at least by the 12th, we will be in the full moon phase. So you may be watching this video on the 11th. So now you're getting off the fence. That number 11 is stepping into your light. And so this is part of the enlightenment process. So number 12, in whatever form you see it in, 12, 38, 48, 57, 66, 75, 84, 93, 129, however you see it. It means that you have selected a life of service and being invested in education on every level. From physical to spiritual, you are highly creative and must be able to express yourself. You are naturally affectionate and loving and strive to make the world a better place in which to live. You may need to give up something in order to achieve the knowledge and wisdom you seek. Remember, you carry a knowingness within you. So look within when seeking a solution. When you focus on expanding your spiritual and intuitive education, you reap success and experience happiness. The clues that are expressed that you can look out for on the number 12 is out of alignment. I know somebody's going to ask me, are you talking about life path 12? Just where you see the number 12. Just like whenever you see the number 12, you can see it on the back of a license plate. You can see it like in the many forms that I just shared with you. Like I said, 93, 84, 38. 38, 3 and 8 would be 11. So 3 and 8 is 11. So, but 48, excuse me. Not 38, but 48 would be 12. 66, 75. Whenever you see it in that, then you'll see, we talked about the light side. So the dark side would be compromise. It's kind of sort of compromising your mission or your values to be of servitude to another person. Like sacrificing your life to a point where you're just, you being a doormat, feeling bitter, those kind of things. Kind of hard to when you have the answers within, in other words. So let's get into it. Geminis. Let's go. First card, Page of Swords. All right. So somebody was an open book, and it calls them a lot of backstabbing from loved ones. Talking about people calling them a lot of, depression. Here we have the Page of Swords here. But the anxiety you may have been feeling about something is going to be coming to an end. And so I feel like, and the same thing maybe with you. This could be generational for somebody. Here we have the Two of Cups here. You may have felt it. You may have been feeling it. Here we have the Lover's card. So this Lover's card is about just kind of it's about duality. So I feel like you are sharing how important it is. Self-love isn't how important it is. That's what I feel like somebody's sharing, just how important self-love is to a younger group of energies, your younger self. If you have kids, you may be sharing it with them, just how important self-love is. And when people talk about you behind your back, especially loved ones, that is your cue right there to go within. You can pray for them, pull the swords out, and just stop talking to them. Nothing else to talk about, especially if they're talking down to you or treating you less than or whatever. So it looks like it was a man and a woman who may have done that to you, who may have, if you have kids, they may have done that to your kids. Whoever the man and woman is, it just doesn't feel good to be talked down to. Whoever you are, it just doesn't feel good. So people got to make some decisions. Like you had to make some decisions. Self-love. Again, self-love. And so I feel like the Knight of Pentacles here for somebody is just kind of a default. You just go back to work. That could be just your thing. Whatever I feel like that's somebody's kind of sort of go to is to just go straight to work, right? You're gonna feel like you have a whole new lease on life. Yeah. People talk about you behind your back. Somebody's gonna feel like, you know what? Since I'm behind closed doors and people are talking about you anyway, might as well go ahead and start working. Open up some books, learn something new, you know, because I feel like somebody's been an open book. People talk about you because you all love to communicate. You love to learn. You like to, however you communicate. And if you know people are talking about you behind your back, it is hurtful. If you feel like you just, you know, you have all these great ideas and about this and that, and people are just, you know, you're smiling in your face but talking about you behind your back, and then, so yeah, I definitely feel like you and somebody are soul mates, and it could be a family member. Here we have, you're learning how to see things from a higher frequency. You're teaching people how to kind of sort of temper things out, like not even get upset about it. It's like, oh, if that's the way they love people, by talking about people behind their backs and making people feel like they're on eggshells every time they come around. Yeah, you rather not be bothered. Yeah, somebody rather not be bothered. So closing out cycles. Yeah, something has been fulfilled. Something has been fulfilled. Here's a moon card. So you'll be able to. It's either you, because it looks like you and somebody, right? So the number 2 right here symbolizes peace, the light side of 2. There's definitely some energies from your past who were trying to disrupt your peace and therefore trying to disrupt somebody else's. So if you're married or partnered with somebody, y'all may have that in common. That you and that person may have had that in common. You know, people talking down to you, talking about you behind your back, loved ones, always feeling like you're walking on eggshells, that kind of thing. So you and your person may have left people behind that keep people in the dark about what their, you know, about their lives, but they want you to be an open book, right? So they can talk down to you, like make you feel less than, but they keep you, like, keep things about themselves hidden. So anyway, so source is saying to you, something has been fulfilled. You and somebody are now learning how to believe in yourselves, cut people off, and move on. Get out there and just really thrive, not be in survival mode. Yeah, I see that Tower card there too. Yeah, total recall of a lot of things. So somebody may be bringing you some information, telling you something, how people jump to conclusions and how they talk about people behind their back and just say all kinds of stuff. I don't even think something's going to be shocking for you. Here we have the Queen of Cups. So somebody had to, whoever it was, kind of maybe have had to learn something themselves. Like, you know, so let's see. You have you also have a guardian angel watching over you too. Yeah, you have a guardian angel watching over you and them. Just as it relates to people who talk about people, jump to conclusions, talk about people behind their back. They jump to conclusions about people, what kind of work people do. They jump to conclusions about people's kids, who their soulmate is. You know, try to mirror compassion, like they're concerned. Just everybody is opposition. Matter of fact, whoever these energies are, they are not in relationships. If these are other couples, they are not with their twin flame. They are not with their twin flame. They see their twin flame as opposition, whoever these energies are. So here you come in with your big-hearted self, trying to find what you have in common, talking to people, and they not with their twin flame. They too busy. Can't wait to get into something. I mean, it's always in like opposition, always opposition. So yeah, so it's just saying you're cutting ties. So something will limit your abundance and your prosperity if you don't get a grasp of it. And that's why you're having a total recall. It's like, okay, you can still be a big-hearted person. You can be an open book, but you got to know who you're around too, right? Somebody's going to have to start listening. How do they talk about people when they leave the room? Plenty of people have things in common. Do they talk down to people? They, treat people any kind of way. So somebody is learning. So yeah, so number 12. Number 12, the portal is open. We're getting closer and closer to the full moon. Full moon. Yeah, full moon. Getting closer and closer to the full moon. So this could be somebody's parent. This could be somebody's child. This could be somebody's ex love interest. If you have kids with them, like how do people talk to people, right? So here we have Princess of Swords. So yeah, so it's just saying somebody you got twin energy coming across your path that's gonna really pamper you like you deserve to. So congratulations. That's what you deserve. You deserve to be crying happiness tears, you deserve to be crying tears of joy, not tears of sadness. And that's for you and somebody. For you and somebody, even if you're already with your person, let's say for instance, I don't know, whatever, your spouse, your partner, or whatever, they've been looking for like their soul community, right? And their soul community, they used to being around energies who just talk down on people based on socioeconomic status, age, some title, position, whatever. They're now, both of you are now thinking, okay, doesn't really matter. Everybody has purpose. Everybody has to find their own star. Nobody deserves to be talked down to. Here we have the Five of Cups here. Yep, Five of Cups here. So you've already moved on from, you've already moved on from, you lamented over something. You've already moved on from something you won't be talked down to. You pull out your sword. You have clear thought. You have clarity of thought. Yeah, so here we have the Five of Pentacles. You know your worth. You know your worth and you know your value. And you know really what's behind it. Somebody knows exactly what's behind it. So when people come around and they're looking for something, you already know what's behind it. They give you the cold shoulder, any other time, you already know what's behind it. So, yeah. You know your worth and you know your value. So as I said, if you're working, you don't even have time to even address something. If you're working, you're just working. So, all right, that is what I'm seeing for you all. So yeah, the tower could be falling on some energies right now because you've seen a pattern of behavior that for you doesn't work for you. I said it doesn't work for you. It does not work for you. So. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. All right. Yep. So, at what age did your parents work on their shadow self, and at what age did you work on your shadow self? But move in silence and move in peace, right? Dream even bigger. Whoever she is, okay, could be somebody's mom or woman who has kids. Could have been a friend who has kids. Apologizes for betraying you. Could be a man who has kids it says she. Okay, she apologizes. But yeah, somebody could envy you. They could have that envious spirit. But anyway, take your time to decide. So of course that would put them on the dark side of 12. So yeah, you just don't have time for all of that. You don't have time for all of that. But don't cast your pearls before swine. That means don't waste good things on people who won't understand them, and toss some things into a burning bowl. Yep, time to toss some things into a burning bowl. Time to ground yourself, but the healer and protector of travelers is with you. Speak some things into existence. You have the gift of deja vu. That's remembering the future. Your next love interest will make you happier, right? The spy is now turned on. And journal your journey. Journal your journey. Is number 12. Hopefully this has been helpful, to somebody. Again, this reading is timeless, as is all the readings. But yeah, hopefully that helps somebody on their journey to continue your expansion, making room for what's on the horizon when you're looking for just clarity and knowing the difference between the light and dark side of the number 12. Here we have love. I only attract stable, genuine, and loving relationships. I deserve all that life has to offer. I treat those around me with love and compassion. Yeah. Love and compassion. Yeah. So, like I said, it's like somebody now who jumped to conclusions about you because they heard some things about you are now looking at you through a different lens. And now you're too busy. At this point, you're too busy. So jump to conclusion. They, now all of a sudden they want to be friends. Oh, we got a lot in common, and we should talk. But you got at least 8 streams of income. It's definitely a motive. Definitely a motive. All right, definitely a motive. First they saw you as competition. They were better than you were. All of this other stuff. The source is saying. Anyway, affirmations for prosperity. I am diligent. I'm defeating the odds. I'm warrior strong. I summon my highest self to take control today. I invest my time wisely. I am persistent. Yeah. So affirmations for prosperity, because you have that prosperity spirit. It's just all over you, right? People couldn't find what they had in common. You're dealing with somebody is dealing with another parent. That's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with another parent. Could be a man or a woman, but it says she, so it's a woman. Dealing with another parent that saw you as competition, was just, played a role in, being stabbed in the back, but your hard work is paying off. Your hard work is being paying off. Now all of a sudden everybody sees so much what they got in common with you, because your energy is very high vibrational. People don't hear you saying anything negative about people. That's why. You look for what you have in common with people, and there's too many energies. When you're at this level right here on your throne, so it's just saying, now people want to, get together and have a sit-down, warm conversation. You're not holding a grudge. You're just not holding. You just don't have space to hold it. I have space to hold it. Somebody was an open book, just trying. Whoever this energy was just an open book. You know how that feels. Somebody knows how that feels. And that looks like it could have been from your childhood too, right? So yeah, here you go. Might be getting a massage. Somebody could be getting a massage. So unfortunately, like I said before, somebody could have a very, very bitter ex that was in the middle of something, called somebody. They said something. They started a fire. It took off like wildfire. And it could have been them, their family, other family members just talking about you don't know your worth. You don't know your value. I mean, talking about where you live, comparison, all of this, not even worth it. Divine source. Help me know that all of my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. You are my source for all. All right? Yep, you are my source for all. So, yeah, you and somebody have a guardian angel, that's watching over you. So, yeah. Somebody had to go do all of this digging up in your past in order for them to see, oh, well, I guess it's not, wow. Just to make a comparison. These 3s right here lets me know a lot of people were talking. So you must be very powerful. Yeah. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truths and be a positive light to others. That means that you were not even trying to pretend like you were perfect. These energies, whoever these energies are who are talking about you behind your back, could have talked to you, but instead they want to go do a deep dumpster dive in your past to just cause a bunch of confusion, just because you had somebody who was sort of an open book. But it looks like somebody could come from that kind of a family anyway. This is deja vu for somebody. This is deja vu for somebody. So yeah, something has been fulfilled. Something has been fulfilled. Something has been fulfilled. So yeah. Now that your popularity has somewhat skyrocketed for somebody, now because you're people seeing how powerful you are and how positive you are. So it's saying you're continuing on your journey because you went within for enlightenment. You didn't sit there, woe is me, blaming everybody. That would be the dark side of 12. See the advantages of 12, right? So there's advantages to learning numerology. Signs everywhere. That is what I have for you. Thank you for joining me, Geminis. I will see you all in the next video. And again, I'm talking to you wherever Gemini is in your birth chart. See you in the next video. Bye.